Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, Chapter 40. When we last left our heroes, Wendy continued her fight with Nabal, but it didn't go so hot as Nabal was able to destroy the orb in the church to weaken Alderon's power even further, making that the second of the three orbs destroyed. Urza was able to get away from Jalal to go back to the church where Kyria and Loxus were fighting in order to save that orb from Kyria and or Loxus. And then we found out that Wraith is somehow related to Makarov, which I'm assuming we will be exploring in more depth this week. So let's jump right on into Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, Chapter 40, Thicker Than Blood. And we have here an old picture of a younger Makarov, Master Bob, and the Quattro Cerberus guy whose name I can't remember, at the Fairy Tail bar, getting drunk, in their youth. Or in their younger days. They're not very young in that picture. Anyway, so we opened right where we left off. Wraith and Makarov have a surprising synchro rate. Is the reason behind this because of their blood? I want to have a special call out to whoever the hell thought the white border for the text here was a good idea, because I can barely read that. But anyway, right where we left off, Wraith is shocked at the high synchro rate between him and Makarov. Am I related to this old man? Grr, and Natsu is not even paying attention to any of that. Going into Happy and into Gramps. I don't have any memories from when I was alive. That's why I have to find the one who killed me, and take my memories back by judging that person. My friends are not your vessels! I wonder if I had anyone who called me a friend. And then back into Makarov, he, steals his gaze. No, more importantly, right now. And Wraith Makarov readies his fist and just slams it into Natsu. Gah! What amazing strength! This is that old man's magic power. And he punches Natsu again. He's gone full giant form, as expected of Gramps. And Natsu we see starts to hold back, push back on the fist, but and Natsu starts gathering his magic energy. The real Gramps is way stronger. Oh no, he's let loose a little bit of fire actually, because we see Makarov's fist is burned. Sorry, Gramps, I'm getting serious. And he Fire Dragon King's Demolition Fist! And he uses his Demolition Fist, and Makarov falls back onto his back. No, no way! He has strength that surpasses even this magic power? No matter how much magic power I have, this body's age is still severe. And then we flash back. A flashback to a younger Makarov. Quit talking like an old man. This is, and we see, a few members of the older Fairy Tail, who I don't recognize. I'm tired of these kinds of battles. That's 'cause you're weak. Don't say that, Goldmine. Memories from when this old man was younger? I want to quit the guild ASAP. Oh, that's Yajima! Okay, the restaurant owner. Maybe I should become a counselor. Why do you want to be an enemy of all things? Goldmine, who is the current master of Quattro Cerberus, which means that I don't think the guy from the cover is Quattro Cerberus' master, because that's not the same guy. I don't think it is, unless he grew out his hair at some point. Because this flashback is definitely before the cover picture. Because Makarov looks really young here, and he's, in his part 1 appearance in that cover picture. Anyway, well, I myself have also been thinking of going out on my own. We see Bob just kind of walked over. Good grief. And it's Rob! Rob, the guy who saved Urza and brought Urza inspired Urza to go to Fairy Tail. That's who the other guy there was. Wow. That's a blast from the past. Bob, you're planning to leave Fairy Tail? This is sometime after Precht has left. And Makarov is, oh no, this is in the present day he's the master, is what this little title card says. It does not say he's the master yet. It's alright, isn't it? There's too many people here anyways, and this is a poor Liusica who's also here. Why are you even in the guild if you can't use magic? How many times do you think you got saved thanks to my medicine? Quit bickering like husband and wife. They get along well. We're not a couple. Who'd even be with this human? Interesting use of human there by poor Yusuka. Of course, probably connecting her with, Grandini. Though I thought that Edo Grandini was always human. Poor Yusuka, you know. Anyway, you're all red. Just get married already. Quit joking around. This is why I hate humans. Hurry up. Clear a path. And we see there's like a bunch of guys carrying someone on a stretcher. And yeah, this is before Prek left, because we see Prek is there. And Prek notices this guy coming in. What's happening? Someone's wounded. He got attacked by monsters on his way to work. Poor Yusuka, please, help him. Move aside. Whoa, these are really bad. Hey, get it together. And we see... I'm pretty sure this guy here is Wraith. This is... Yeah, that's definitely Wraith. Can't be saved anymore. Can I? Huh? And Wraith, notices that. Don't say that. We'll definitely save you. Right, poor Yusuka? And poor Yusuka turns away. Please, help him! Makarov, why are you so desperate? Were we that close? That doesn't matter! We are friends! But that doesn't seem like they're family, which is what the synchro, like the blood connection that Synchro Wraith needs. That's right. Don't die! Wraith! Wait a second. So Wraith was just always his name? The whole time, Wraith was just his name? Alright, it's almost like they're foreshadowing that he's like destined to die. For you to know my name. How unexpected. What are you saying? We're both friends of Fairy Tail, right? And he lifts up Wraith's back to like grab him tighter. And we see the Fairy Tail tattoo on Wraith's back. And everyone is like, Prek like puts his head down somberly. Everyone else cries. Your family! To all of us! And Wraith passes away with that. Poor Yusuka, shuts her eyes. Damn it! I was a wizard of Fairy Tail? The guild bonds are thicker than blood. They made the Synchro Wraith that high. Okay. So Synchro Wraith was just now introduced, so maybe it's alright that the rules of Synchro Wraith are so vague and nebulous. But my interpretation of the rules of Synchro Wraith was that it was decided it was bumped specifically by the shared blood, not by the strength of bonds. Though this is Fairy Tail, so it would make a lot of sense that the strength of bonds would come into play in a big way, with a power as vague and nebulous as Synchro Wraith. So I guess it makes sense. But last time had this big, plot twist of, there's a blood connection between Wraith and Makarov. Wraith is another Dreyer. And this is just kind of here to be like, nah, he was a member of Fairy Tail, and that's just how strong their bonds are. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. Anyway, Makarov goes sliding back, hits the ground, and Natsu, glares at him. With the kind of, confident look that he's just won. And Wraith comes out of Makarov. I lost. Huh? I remembered everything. I cannot call myself your enemy anymore. Because you're family, too. At this point, Wraith starts to, fade away. Your body? Yes. I can finally go back. Thank you for finding me. Wraith. And then Makarov, spits out the word Wraith. And Wraith looks back to him. I've missed you. You too, Makarov. And he smiles as he, fades away. And then he just kind of, dies. Or re-dies. He's gone for good. What just happened? And we see this kind of, trembling from Makarov. Well, whatever. Gramps has been defeated. And so I'm back in my body now, and Nazu just, come back to his body. Natsu! Wah! And Happy, hugs over him. The bonds of the guild can't be forgotten. Natsu claims victory in the battle with Wraith. So yeah, that's that. That is chapter 40. And yeah, it's kind of a weird turn of events. The way that Wraith ends up going down, by realizing, I guess because he was in Makarov's body, he had access to his shared memories, memories with Makarov. I guess that's how it happened. So yeah, it fits in very well with, like, the themes of Fairy Tail. The bonds of friendship with your guildmates always end up winning over, the bonds of family. We see that with, most famously with Lucy and Jude, during Phantom Lord. We see that Natsu chooses Fairy Tail over Zareth. Gray, kind of in his fight with Silver. That's a bit more vague. Because there's that wonderful, I can't kill you, you're my dad moment. But even before that, there's before that one moment, there's the whole, even if you're my father, you're still my enemy bit. So yeah, there's a long history of the bonds of the guild mattering more than the bonds of family. So in that vein, the synchro rate being because of their, shared membership in Fairy Tail makes sense. Even if it is kind of a letdown of the big twist last time. But yeah, beyond that, Wraith is dead. Wraith has gone to the great beyond. He's finally moved on. Kind of brings up the question, though, why he stayed behind in the first place. Because he made it seem like the reason he stayed behind was for revenge, right? It was that quest for revenge, and that's the only thing he can remember, that he has to find who killed him. But that's not the case, because he was just killed by some monsters on the way to the guild. So yeah, also I feel like at times is going for this heightened kind of emotion thing, and that the relationship between Makarov and Wraith just isn't really fleshed out enough for it to kind of connect emotionally in the way I feel like it's trying to. Though also Wraith himself calls attention to that. Were we really that close? He asks Makarov on page 13. But anyway, it's over and done with. So whatever your thoughts on it are, we don't really need to carry that on to the next fight, or to the next part of the arc. I do love, though, Wraith and Makarov have had this whole moment of, like, recognizing each other and, that moment of, like, true friendship or whatever. And we cut back to Natsu just, like, shaking his head. What just happened? Why did Wraith just kind of die? Yeah. So anyway, that's about all I have to say for this video. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!